Hello, Robin. This is my audience.
Hi, Robin!
Hi. Can I get an A?
Hi, Robin! She shows her face.
So today I will be giving my speech on Jackie Robinson. So if you compare professional sports leagues from now and in the early 1940s, you'll see that back then it was mostly predominantly Caucasian players playing. But one man was able to challenge the public and the general media. He was able to break this color barrier, and this man was Jackie Robinson. It's a picture of Jackie. Whoop! So now when you watch TV sports, from like the NBA to the NFL to NHL, you'll see that there are African Americans, there are Asians, there are Europeans, there are all different types of various races being represented in these professional sports leagues. So Jackie Robinson was responsible for this social movement, and without his dedication and his courage to play the sport of baseball, who knows, maybe we'd be still watching Caucasians playing professional sports, and not that's a bad thing, but I'm just, yeah. So Jackie Robinson was born in Cairo, Georgia on January 30th, 1919. He was raised by a single mother, and since he did live in a neighborhood that was predominantly Caucasian, he faced a lot of prejudice. But because he faced a lot of prejudice, it made him stronger as an individual. As a young teenager, Jackie excelled in sports. He actually went to the UCLA. According to JackieRobinson.com, he went to UCLA, and there he was the first college athlete to receive 4 varsity letters in 4 different sports. Those sports were basketball, baseball, football, and track and field. And according to ESPN, he was after college he was drafted into the Army. But he was honorably discharged because he was in the middle of a civil rights case, and they felt that he was representing the Army in like a negative light. So, but in 1945, he decided to play baseball, which turned out to be a great career move for him, as you can tell.
Yeah.
He first started out with the Kansas City Monarchs in 1945, and the team was a part of the Negro Leagues. The Negro Leagues was a different league other than the MLB. The reason why was the MLB didn't want any African Americans playing in the MLB, so they decided to establish a Negro League, which was only for African Americans. But in 1947, Jackie Robinson's contract was purchased by Branch Rickey, the general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, which meant that Jackie would play for the Brooklyn Dodgers, a team in the MLB, which meant that he broke the color barrier, making him the first ever African American to ever play in the MLB. This was basically a historic movement in professional sports because he was the first colored player to ever play in professional sports, not just in baseball. But according to but the move made by Branch Rickey and Jackie Robinson received a lot of harsh treatment, not only from the fans but also the media. He was booed, treated poorly, and even the fans and Jackie's teammates treated him poorly. There was even an incident recorded where Jackie said that he was refused food and lodging just because he was African American. So, but according to, but he didn't let that get to him. He faced that adversity, head on, and he let his play do the talking. So he kept playing, and in 1947, Jackie won the Rookie of the Year, which is an award given to the most outstanding first-year player in the MLB. And then in 1949, he was awarded the National League MVP, which was an award given to the most outstanding player in the MLB. During his MVP campaign, he led the league in batting average, steals, and runs batted in. Since Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier, athletes of all different types of races were playing professional sports. They were inspired by Jackie. And according to SmithUniversity.com, there's a statistic that says that in 1946, there were no races other than Caucasians playing in the three professional sports leagues, which were the MLB, the NBA, and the NFL. And in the MLB, of course, 1998, 15% of the players were African American, which means 85% of the players could have been either Caucasian, Latino, European, or Asian. While in the NFL, in 1998, 65% of the players were African American. And in the NBA, in 1998, 77% of the players were African American. So this shows how Jackie Robinson was able to inspire not only just African American athletes, but athletes of all different types of races. With Jackie's determination and his courage, he was able to not only break the media, but also able to break the color barrier, and he was able to change the world and change sports. So next time, like when I know that if I had the opportunity to play professional sports, I would personally thank Jackie Robinson because he gave me that opportunity.